Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Now to the plate, Adam Eaton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder.
Pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And that is through into right field for a single. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. His past line against Aaron Nola. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And there he goes towards second. A step off, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he takes a cold strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So a runner at third here with one gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Popped him up. Ramos might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel.
Right side, Zimmerman has it. The tag, and he is out. So striding forward now, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Scherzer, originally from the state of Missouri, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Hit out towards second. Defoe comes up with it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. In now, Carlos Santana. First offering on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike. 2-1 now. Scherzer looks in. Here's the 2-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now. Right side and right into the shift. Turner loves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Anthony Rendon. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Juan Soto is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Hernandez loves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Stepping up now, Maikel Franco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Mike.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Cesar Hernandez is on deck. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First delivery to him on the way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. 3-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead. Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Yankees, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First offering on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Wow, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I feel like when you're facing a two-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Brett Gardner will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, a little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Set and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And that one just missed outside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Working for the punch out and the offering. That's a strike to throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So digging in now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Lynn, a native of Indiana, the Hoosier State. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Full count to Herrera, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. Herrera aboard here at first with nobody out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Ready with another 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. At the plate, Carlos Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. But he'll just play a little cat and mouse as he looks him back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. To 2-2 now. The 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Carlos Santana becomes out number 2 this inning. And Maikel Franco stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, it count. Ball 2.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Number 25.
high in the air down the right field line. And foul. A ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And there's out number 2. Here's Neil Walker trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. And a ball 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Runner's off for second. Hit well on the ground to first. And it eats him up a bit. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out. At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0. The pitcher, Aaron Nola, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. So stepping in, Jose Bautista, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Now a check swing, but that's in there. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Lance Lynn. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Ball 1. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. He is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And the pitch. Hit out towards second. Walker's got it. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Riding in once again, Carlos Santana. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A bouncer up the middle. Torres has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to do.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And that one just missed outside. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
A ball and a strike. There's a strike. Andujar, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Michael Franco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Third baseman, Michael Franco.
And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. Runner at second here with one man out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He singled his last time up. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. A fastball right over the outside corner. Check swing grounder to the right side. And that's through for a base hit. Throw to second, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Up next for the Yankees.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Next for New York, Lance Lynn. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side, but foul. Now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Popped up. Voigt has a play. Makes the play. 1 away. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throwing to second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he is out on the tag. Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the sixth. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now he'll step off and rethink this. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
A little bouncer. Another 0-2 home. That misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Stanton on his way up to second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Here's Miguel Andujar now to see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Pat Neshek trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Hits to the plate as a sinker for a called strike 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Santana. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Santana.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Chopper to short. Torres picks it up, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Maikel Franco. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Walker has it. And there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Too low, 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hit hard up the middle. Torres scoops it up. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time. Digging in to try it again, Gleyber Torres. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Number 25.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So striding in, Luke Voigt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Neil Walker. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitching.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
1 out, nobody on. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Striding in, Pat Neshek. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. Cabrera leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Adam Morgan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Standing in, Lance Lynn. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half. Andrew McCutchen is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Adeiny Echeverria will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the... Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Now playing center field.
Hits this one hard the other way. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And it's not in time. He's safe, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Here's Carlos Santana now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses, ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is McCutchen. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. Santana takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Franco. He was a ground out victim last time up. Slow roller back to the mound. And there's one away. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Check swing grounder to the right side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
The next 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Missed with a slider.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Wilson Ramos waits on deck. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Tommy Hunter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-1 to count. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. And he just misses with a curveball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Stanton stands at third with one gone in the inning. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. But no throw as he'll just stare him back. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. 1-0 count. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. Drilled right back up the middle. Cabrera's there. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ben Zobrist.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Tapper up the line. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. The next Cub up, Ian Happ. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Zobrist gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number one. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Runner goes for second. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runner going a second time. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the... Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. The 0-1 pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Hoskins is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Stepping in, Michael Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and no strikes. Santana is off at first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Drilled down the line. The tag, and he is out. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Hit to short. Cabrera's up with it. And there's out number 2. Here's Javier Baez. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 2. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. He's taken for strike 2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Happ giving chase. 1 down. Digging in the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. Check swing called strike. 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Cabrera leads off first with 1 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now. Into the box now, Jose Bautista. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Carl Edwards Jr. is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Murphy. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat.
Daniel Murphy.
A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 2.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 2. Sliders in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. So 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
All even at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Grounded softly to the right. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Into the box, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Striding into the box, Rhys Hoskins reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Here's the 2-1. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1. A little bouncer.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Jorge De La Rosa is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schwarber has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now batting, Maikel Franco. A base hit in his first trip.
Maikel Franco.
De La Rosa comes set, and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Murphy's got it, and he is out on the tag. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it. Now to the plate, Ben Zobrist, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Zobrist is retired, and there's 1 away.
Center fielder number 8.
In now, Ian Happ looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. Happ with a 2-1 count now. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-1 to Schwarber.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting guaranteed fastball.
3-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. His career line against De La Rosa. He's 1 for 3. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. No balls on the strike to count. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The shortstop, number 13.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Half is over, and that retires the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Changeup called strike one. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Anthony Rizzo is retired to kick off the inning. Chris Bryant comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, it's hit to third. 5-3, and they turn the double play. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Odubel Herrera, who's a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Daniel Murphy. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Daniel Murphy.
A changeup over the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. A high fastball is in there. Murphy leads off second with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. And now the Cubs pitcher, Jorge De La Rosa. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Jason Hayward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 4. And this is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner breaks for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there, and he is out at third. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. he's got another one. 13. Jesse Chavez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Baez. And that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Here now the 2-2. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Pedro Strop is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. He's set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Tough slider down low for a strike. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. No balls and 1 strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Ben Zobrist.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. That's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Herrera on the run. And that's the third out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. His career line against Pedro Strop. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Nick Williams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5. Williams.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Howe is after it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jose Bautista. His career line against Pedro Strop is just 1 for 6. Little dribbler down the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. Throw won't get him. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On the ground to the right side. Rizzo was there. The second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. The 4th they've hit into tonight.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there. Gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. Here comes the first pitch.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up. Rookie of the Year. MVP. I mean, get in line.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. A ball and no strikes. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, an impressive 4 for 7. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. So 2-2 now.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's the center fielder, Asdrubal Herrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Grounded to the right. Murphy showing off his range. And that's the second out. Here's Carlos Santana now. Film set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Zobrist is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two and 0 now. Squaring 2-0, and he pulls it back for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. The bouncer to the left side. There is Franco. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Pedro Strop. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
The count now at 2-1. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco. It was a walk in his last trip.
Maikel Franco.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. Here's the first pitch. Hit out toward second. Murphy has it. And there's one down now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Although there are a couple of bases open, we'll see if they think about working around him. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with
number 13, Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
This game is getting interesting real quick.
And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
The pitcher,
Scott Kingley will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Steve Cishek is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra. Justin Bohr will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Justin Bohr.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the Phillies are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner. And, guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
His stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts.
Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. So stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Chopped weakly to the left. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins.
Left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Still some cold in the forecast this time of year. 47 degrees at game time this afternoon. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Slow little grounder left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes ball one. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball, foul down the left side. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them 4.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot, now following the 2-out double. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time. So digging in now, Maikel Franco. In his career against Porcello, he's 1 for 3.
Maikel Franco.
Porcello has his target. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez.
Second baseman, Cesar.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Franco at second. Hernandez on at first with nobody out. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Moreland, and it's a double play. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera in his career against Porcello. He's a .304 batter, 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. 1-0 the count. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and his side is retired. At the plate, Mitch Moreland, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And that misses for ball 1.
Moreland.
2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 to him now. 3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
It's 1 and 2.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here now the 2-2. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. A tag for 1. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's a strike to throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Porcello gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. And No swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Third inning, no score to this point. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Pereira makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his wart, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. At the plate, Christian Vasquez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Christian Vasquez.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Batting 9th. Center fielder, Jackie.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Jr.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
It's 2-0 now. 2-0, here it is. He takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the double steal is on here. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 2-2. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Hernandez right there. Throw to first in plenty of time and decided. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Porcello's ready. Here's the 0-2. To short, hit hard. Bogarts has it. And a wild throw there as he tried for the backhand, but it got right by him. So now Carlos Santana. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Betts. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be two. Reined in. The tag, and he is out. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. So 1-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.D. Martinez is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Oh, he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Ball and a strike. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Grounded to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Ready for another chance. Wilson Ramos. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot as Dribble Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
He's safe.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A throw behind the runner at second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Working for the punch out and the offering. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second. So here's the Phillies DH, Jose Bautista, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Smoke on the ground left side. The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. First pitch coming, here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Christian Vasquez is on deck. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And that one stayed too low apparently. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Fouled away. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He threw a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he lays off the pitch down and away, ball 2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Porcello into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. Chopped weakly to the right. Foul ball, strike 2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
Carlos Santana.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough, ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. The next 1-2 pitch. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. At the knees and called strike 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 2-0 count, the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the... Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this one's in the dirt. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And the runner's breaking for third. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Luis Garcia, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
So we got him looking there. J.D. Martinez goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Garcia has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third. Digging in now for Philadelphia. Now here's the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Porcello gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hit on the ground is short. Bogarts has it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Moreland over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off as Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-2. Fouled off. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He went down on strikes last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. 1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And it's fouled away. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that leading off the inning, Nick Williams, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got to hurry, and he is in there. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Bautista. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Back up the middle, and another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Settling in now, Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Porcello sets. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Kinsler's there for it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Carlos Santana now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. They get the force at the plate. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play. And ready once again, Christian Vasquez. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Chopped weakly up the first base line. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 2. Now here's the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. 1-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ariette is ready. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Next for New York, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 1-1 home. And this one gets away. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Stanton at second with 2 down. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slow bouncer to the right side. Bird fields it cleanly. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Striding in, Carlos Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. There's a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Standing in, Maikel Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with a man at first. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Check swing here, but he holds up far too. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
The first baseman, number 33.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Count even at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Right side hit hard. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Stepping into the box, Neil Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Neil Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Popped him up. Cabrera over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Hit hard to third. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 1 for 6. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw.
1-1. He's safe.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Hernandez stands at second with no outs. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
3-2.
Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. After it is Hicks. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. So next to the plate for the Phils as Dribble Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Great. Arrieta.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
2 strikes.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck is Jose Bautista. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has an even 10 hits in 39 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. The 1-1 home. Fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Now out of the plate, the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Arrieta's got his target, ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Giancarlo Stanton now, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
First baseman,
coming to the
41,
plate now, Carlos
Carlos
Santana. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Santana waiting on a 1-1. And he misses 2-1. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Number 7.
Standing in, Michael Franco, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Set to deliver the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping in, Wilson. Ramos.
Number 40. Wilson Ramos.
First offering on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Pereira at 3rd. Hoskins over at 2nd. Hernandez at 1st. 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Here's big Aaron Judd. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Now the pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, and there's one away. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Into the box, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Arrieta.
Runner goes, and he steps off, and he's safe. From the belt, the pitch. Line to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And there's one away. Into the box now, Jose Bautista. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider. Down low for a strike. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Digging in and looking for more, Odubel Herrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Low with the splitter, ball one. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Here's the 3-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four. Riding into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
It's 1-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's ball 4. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. One of the bigger spots.
Number 41, Carlos Santana.
Chad Green answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starters. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Bautista, the runner at third. Herrera on second. Hoskins on at first with 2 down. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Green is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch on its way. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball 1. Now the 1-0. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Bautista sprinting after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now batting, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Michael Franco. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Hit down the line at first. Bird has it, and he is out on the tag. So striding forward now, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Chad Green, is getting his first plate appearance of the game. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Right back to the mound for Arrieta, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ranging back is Herrera. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. David Robertson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30.
As Drupal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Look out, 1-1.
That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Stanton. He's got it 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, from the stretch. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
2-0 now. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
One strike.
You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
3-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. In now, Greg Bird. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped high in the air. Franco is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit out towards second. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Zach Britton takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. A bouncer up the middle. Here's Walker for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Maikel Franco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll start us off in the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Arrieta's got his target, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center, and Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Here's Neil Walker, third trip to the plate for him here tonight, 0-2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Gleyber Torres. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be home. So stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Look at Walker. To first in time. So here now is the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly by Walker. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. At the plate, Zach Britton. But as a reliever, I'm not even sure he'll get the chance to swing the bat.
Zach Britton.
Danny Echeverria is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on now, and he's just
number 58.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
2 strikes.
1-2 one more time. A swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in, Aaron Hicks, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Set and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. Digging in, Aaron Judge. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-2 full count. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Dylan Betances enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He'll lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock down the victory. Tried to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on the move. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. At the plate, Odubel Herrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Weak chopper to the left side. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Philly down to their last strike. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. At the plate, Carlos Santana struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So Maikel Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success.
Maikel Franco.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Aroldis Chapman takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Full count, 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Bird trying to get there. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Striding in once again, Greg Bird. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Here's laid off, and the count runs full. Miguel Andujar is on deck. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Ready now, Neil Walker. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here's a high pop-up. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Hernandez moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Wilson Ramos, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 0-1 the count. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. And that's the first out of the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's a .333 hitter. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, one man out. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Bird is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Standing in now, the pitcher, Sir Anthony Dominguez. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Jorge Alfaro will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. Bird gloves it. The tag, and he is out. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of bases.